Okay, I picked this gun up on eBay for 45 bucks. This is a Crosman game face. It's a cross between Crosman and Classic Army. Two companies united and formed a company named Game Face. So it has Classic Army internals and parts and components, and I'll be showing you that later on in the video. Sorry the quality isn't the greatest. My camera died, so the video is only going to be 480, but it works. So anyway, let's get to the review here. The reason I got this gun was the guy said it wasn't working, and what he meant by wasn't working was you put the selector lever on semi-automatic and it would fire. You put it in automatic mode, it would not fire, and turned out to be a simple fix. Those of you who've seen the internals, right on the side of the gearbox, they have your selector lever, your gears, how they mesh, they were off. So I just had to realign the gears and it worked fine. So, and other than that, it's in mint condition. So we'll get to the review here. So what you find, you open up your box, and you'll find your 600 round high cap, very nice. It does make a lot of noise, but it is nice. Typically, you wind these things up and you'll be able to shoot. I haven't been able to do it with this. I haven't been able to wind it up and shoot the whole mag, but I have another mag that I'm able to do that with. I can wind it up and I can shoot all 600 rounds before I have to rewind, so that's very nice. They do make a lot of noise though, but this is metal, so that is nice. The battery that comes with this gun is a 8.4 1300 milliamp hour. It's a large type battery, so it does fit in this stock. This gun will fit a large type 8.4. It will not fit a 9.6, unfortunately. This barely fits. So if you wanted to get a larger, say a 4200 milliamp hour large type, it would fit. So that is nice about this gun. Okay, getting to the gun itself. Has a nice feel. Pretty lightweight, but I think it weighs around 5 pounds. Not bad. What all is plastic and metal on here? This is an ABS plastic. All wood here is artificial. This part right here is a ABS plastic as well. The upper receiver here is metal. Selector lever is metal. The sight is metal. The piece right here is metal. Inner barrel and outer barrel are metal. The front sight is also metal, as well as this right here. And trigger's metal, naturally. It's very hefty mount right here. Very nice metal mounts here. And now I've showed you guys the exterior of the gun. I will get to the internal review. I'll show you guys what's all inside of this gun and what kind of components are in here. Okay, so once you open up your gun, this is what you're going to find in this gun. First off, I'd like to note, this was the stock piston. It had 14 polycarbonate teeth. I removed the last tooth, and that was a temporary fix. Not a fix, but an improvement until I replaced it with a SHS full steel tooth piston. It has a speed rails and excess piston matter removed on the sides here for lighter weight. And I'm overall very impressed with this piston. It is very lightweight considering other steel tooth pistons I've worked with. Typically they're very heavy, and they also have the full steel rack, so that adds weight. This one is actually very light, almost nearly comparable with this piston, so very impressed with this. So I left the stock piston head on there, cylinder head, piston head. I left the stock one on there because I was getting a fantastic air seal. I did make one modification. I added a port here for a little bit more velocity to give me a little bit more power. So overall, this also, I'll make note, this was the stock sector gear. As you can see, it has this humongous hollow well here, so it's not it pretty much they got rid of. As you can see, most have the little holes there. This is just totally removed. It's interesting. it is a sort of, I don't know if it's aluminum, but it's extremely lightweight. I mean, it's just crazy how lightweight this thing is. I mean, so I believe it's aluminum. I'm not entirely sure, but it did pretty good. One thing interesting to note, the very last tooth on here is extra thick, I suppose, to add a little bit of reinforcement, but surprisingly not much wear on this, and not much wear on the polycarbonate piston, considering it was pulling this stock M100 spring. So this thing gets a pretty good rate of fire too, stock as well. I was actually pretty surprised, and I'll show you that. But I believe it gets around 13, 14 rounds per second, somewhere in there, which is pretty decent. Also, I'll be covering in another video how to upgrade these springs, get a little bit more power out of them by a method called tempering. So I'll show you how to do that in another video. But I upgraded, you can see, upgraded the sector gear here. The wiring in the stock is pretty good. Overall, it's got a heavy-duty silicon wiring in there. It's pretty good, and like I said, pretty impressed for the price of this gun and what it is. You get a pretty decent product, I'd say. So I think it's a pretty good deal for a beginner airsofter. Like I said, these two gears right here were decent quality. It just kind of boggles me why they threw this in there. I don't know, but anyway, that'll make a whole bunch of difference there. So be able to pull a higher FPS spring there. Spring rating. Also interesting to note, the gun comes with a classic Army high-speed, high-torque, high-performance motor, which is pretty nice. That's what gives me a good rate of fire, only on an 8.4. I threw a 7.4 in here, and it does very well. So this motor is a pretty good motor for the product you're getting too. It's a nice high torque, high speed motor. So I'm pretty impressed with that. So overall, that's my impressions, first impressions, and what I've gathered from this airsoft gun. Okay, so my overall impression of this gun, I really was impressed. It's a great deal for the price. Great for a beginner. You're just getting into airsoft, want a nice AEG. I'd say this is the way to go. I did fail to mention the wall charger it does come with. Don't use those. Get yourself a smart charger, because it'll pay in the long run. You'll fry your battery if you use one of those, because you literally have to time them and be there to unplug it and monitor your battery temperature. So if you do get this gun, any airsoft gun, get a smart charger. You'll be glad you did. So overall, I really was very much impressed with this gun. So if you guys leave your opinions, leave your thoughts in the comment section below, and let me know what you think. Thanks for watching.